You know what that is?
Neck rest.
What?
Neck rest.
What do you use it for?
For, like, necks.
Alright.
Plane. See. Moose.
Look a little closer at the moose.
Newfoundland.
Yep. Do you know where we are right now? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Can you guess where we are?
On a plane station
Airport?
Yeah.
Feels good.
What do you say about flying to Newfoundland right now? We're gonna go see Grandma and Grandpa and Rebecca.
Come get your duds in order, 'cause we're bound to cross the water. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. Come get your duds in order, 'cause we're bound to leave tomorrow. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. I wrote me love a letter, I was on the Jenny Lynn. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. I wrote me love a letter and I signed it with a ring. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Say, darling, 'cause now I'm gonna leave ya. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. You promised that you'd marry me, but how you did deceive me. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, more times we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. We're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, more times we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away.
We'll go back in time once more. We will hunt the land and we'll fish the shore. We'll go back in time once more. We will go back in time once more. When our forefathers they came to this land, they built their homes from the rocks, trees and sand. They hunted for wildlife and fished the sea. They lived on like you and me. We'll go back Back in time once more, we will go back in time once more. As our youth disappears and old age it shows, how long will we be here? Nobody knows. Take control of our life. Remember the stoop. There's one thing that without we do. We'll go back in time once more. We will hunt the land and we'll fish the shore. We'll go back in time once more. We will go back in time once more. We'll go back in time once more. We will hunt the land and we'll fish the shore. We'll go back in time once more. We will go back in time once more.
You might think it's goofy, but the man in the moon is a newfie, and he's sailing on to glory, away in the golden dory. He's sailing on to glory, away in the golden dory. Codfish Dan from Newfoundland, he dreamt that he had 3 wishes, and he took Mars and all the stars, and he turned them into big fishes. He said the sky was much too dry, and he made a wavy motion, and the moon like a boat began to float upon the starry ocean. And you might think it's goofy, but the man in the moon is a newfie, and he's sailing on to glory, away in the golden dory. Sailing on to glory, away in the golden dory. One night he strayed to the Milky Way to cast his nets upon it. He spied the tail of a great big whale, and he harpooned Halley's Comet. He never had a pot for the fish that he caught, so he had to use the Big Dipper. And the sun, by Jove, was a very good stove for cooking up smelts and kippers. And you might think it's goofy, but the man in the moon is a newfie, and he's sailing on to glory, away in the golden dory. He's sailing on to glory, away in the golden dory. Now the northern lights that seem so bright, like nothing could be grander, well, they're just waves of the moonboat made by the Newfoundland commander. And don't you sigh and say, oh my, what gross exaggerations, 'cause he'll tell you the dream was true when Codfish Dan awakens. And you...
One night in December I'll never forget, a charming young maiden I happened to met. Her eyes shone like diamonds, she was dressed fit to kill, and I met her down sliding on Signal Hill. Will you come along with me, boys? Come along with me, boys, down Signal Hill. I said, now, my fair one, if you will excuse, to partake of me arms, sure she didn't refuse. But then I must say that I first met love's thrill when I met her down sliding on Signal Hill. Will you come along with me, boys? Come along with me, boys, down Signal Hill. Well, the very next day to the church we did go, which made all the people to the rag, you must know. Just she will you marry.
Been some years ago since I left from my island to go to the mainland, like the old folks would say, as I walked up the gangway and I stood on the starboard and I gazed on the harbour on a grey foggy day. Summer days, they were warmer then, when we laughed with the old fishermen, and they cursed when the fog rolled in. Then they made up the hay. It's been more than a long, long time since I held you and called you mine. And we waited for the sun to shine on a grey foggy day. In the early morn, to the sound of the old foghorn, and wait for the men to return with their boats in the bay. All these things I don't see no more when I lived on the old Cape shore, and I gazed on the boats on the moor on a grey foggy day. Summer days, they were warmer then, when we laughed with the old fishermen, and they cursed when the fog rolled in. Then they made up the hay. It's been more than a long, long time since I held you and called you mine. And we waited for the sun to shine on a grey foggy day. And as long as my heart doesn't break from those old memories, old lovers and old used to be, I'll come home for to stay. I can still hear the ocean roar through the hills on the old Cape shore. There are no fishing boats anymore, but it's a grey, foggy day. Summer days, they were warmer then, when we laughed with the old fishermen, and they cursed when the fog rolled in. Then they made up the hay.
Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rear bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in the bog there was a hole, a rear hole, a rattling hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rear bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in the hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rear bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. On the tree there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rear bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. On the branch there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb on the branch, in the tree, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rear bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on the limb there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest on a limb on the branch, in the tree, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rear bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. In the nest there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird. Bird in a nest, on a limb, and a limb, on a branch, and a branch, on a tree, and a tree, and a hole, and a hole, in the bog, and a bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. In the bird.
Get it? Oh, take this, take this. Oh, look at that. So this is a result of the iceberg that came off of obviously a glacier. So this is about 10,000 some odd year old ice that we're going to have in a nice glass of whiskey. There's two. Two for that one. Big one for that one. Sure, that'll be mine. And then the rest of the chunks in that one. Actually, there's a couple more. Making a mess here. Alright, just back in the freezer for later. Some High River. There, 10,000 year old ice off a bird and some High River whiskey. Hear that crackling? How many people can say you've done that?
In the morning she rises off her nest and goes off in the air with the dew upon her breast. And like the jolly ploughboy she whistles and she sings and goes home in the evening with the dew upon her wings. Oh, Roger the ploughboy, he is a dashing blade. He goes off to sing and whistle in the yonder leafy shade. He's met the dark-eyed Susan, she's handsome, I declare. She's far more enticing than the birds all in the air. The lark in the morning, she rises off her nest and goes off in the air with the dew upon her breast.
Surrounded by rough waters, just west of Black Blue, there's a place called Bell Island where things are so blue. There's an ore mine on the island that broke the hearts of men when they saw the mines close down and never work again. These people, they've seen hard times, but not as hard as this. They knew they'd have to leave, and the homelands they would miss. The government gave them money, and with help from God above, they slowly left the island, the homeland that they loved. A picture of them leaving was the sadness and the pain. A picture of people who work but all in vain. Oh God, give me the power to change the time some way and let them live their lives again back home in Conception Bay. As I sat on the cliffside overlooking Conception Bay, I could see that big ferry that would take the people far away. Sadness fills the air as the people board the boat. As I wave goodbye to my friends, a lump comes to my throat. As the ferry moves out to sea, I know they're praying that they'll find a place like Bell Island that they're leaving far behind. A picture of them leaving was a sadness and a pain. A picture of people who worked but all in vain. Oh God, give me the power to change the time some way and let them live their lives again back home in Conception Bay. And let them live their lives again back home in Conception Bay.
Safe harbor, headed for the fishing grounds, unknown waters again. And you wave goodbye to the friends on shore, steaming with a northern wind. The waves they roll and the wind's picking up and the night is coming on fast. She turns her back to the island shore, to the highway she will blast. And it's up she rises, the water rolls up her deck. Guided to the sea by her Captain Jack. Oh, she rises, she's headed straight into the wind. Oh, she rises, she goes back down, but she rises again. In the morning the winds are calm and the waters they glisten with the rising sun. The captain says all men on deck, there's a day's work to be done. We climbed the rails and we hit the decks, we reached the fishing grounds at last. We've worked a day and here the captain said there's a windstorm coming up fast. And oh, she rises, the water rolls up of her deck. Oh, she rises, guided through the sea by her captain Jack. Oh, she rises, she's headed straight into the wind. Oh, she rises, she goes back down but she rises again. Made with steam for home to a harbour safe and warm. To a restless night we toss and turn in the winds and waves of a storm. In the northern gale and a 10-foot swell sees the cutting through the mighty sea. And the sound of a song is heard from below, and you can hear 'em sing. Oh, she rises, the water rolls up of her deck. Guided through the sea by her captain Jack. Oh, she rises, she's headed straight into the wind. Oh, she rises, she goes back down but she rises. Oh, she rises, the water rolls off of her deck. Oh, she rises, guided through the sea by her captain Jack. Oh, she rises, she's headed straight into the wind. Back down, but she rises again.
A newfie's a newfie wherever he goes. It don't seem to matter the cut of his clothes, the gleam in his eyes and the way that he walks, and the true newfie tone in the way that he talks. Oh, by the Lord, dying by the thunder and gee, how are you doing, you son of a bee? You can't fool your old man by dressing like that. You're still just a newfie in a Calgary hat. Now over the years when things aren't the best, a lot of our fellers head out for the west. But everyone knows that they ain't gonna stay. They'll always come back with those up a long ways. No one suspected we'd ever have oil. The newfies took off for Alberta a while. They traded their rubbers and warm Worcester caps for rodeo boots and big Calgary hats. Oh, by the Lord, dying by the thunder and gee, how are you doing, you son of a bee? You can't fool your old man by dressing like that. You're still just a newfie in a Calgary hat. Now a saltwater cowboy is new, you'll agree. It seems we've created a new kind of breed. With our hats and our boots and our talk about oil, we even talk newfie in a soft Texas style. Oh, by the Lord, dying by the thunder and gee, how are you doing, you son of a bee? You can't fool your old man by dressing like that. You're still just a newfie in a Calgary hat. You're still just a newfie in a Calgary hat.
Oh, the night that Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't got sober yet. As long as a bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. O'Leary came with the bagpipes and music for the play. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and a shame, and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief. Kelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put the bottle with the corpse to keep that whiskey cold. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. About 2 o'clock in the morning, after emptying the jug, Doyle rose up the icebox lid to see poor Paddy's mug. He stopped the clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time. And at 2:15, we argued it was 9. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed our honor and our pride. They said it was a sin and a shame and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Stopped the hearse on George Street outside Sundance Saloon. They all went in at 8:30 and staggered out at noon. They went up to the graveyard, so holy and sublime. Found out when they got there, they left the corpse behind. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and a shame, and we winked at one another. When every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. That Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't been sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. Oh, Larry came with a bagpipe, some music for